All right, folks, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, pretty please. Let me know. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna take it as yes. Are we good to go? Can you guys hear me? Everything's good to go? I look good, I sound good, everything? Yes, there we go. All right, what folks, welcome back to Beyblade or Burst. I'm your host, Michael Nightwing, and today we are unboxing $1,120 worth of vintage Beyblades that I got off of eBay. So as you know, I am a huge fan of Plastic Gen. I grew up on Plastic Gen Beyblades. And yeah, I did Plastic Gen, stopped when I got a little bit older. So I never played with any of the Metal Fight Beyblades. Like I played Plastic from, because Plastic was out for 3 years. So I played with it for 2 years and stopped just in the middle, I'm gonna say, of like Metal System. So Plastic Gens are my love. I truly enjoy them. And I'm excited to now have the opportunity to show you all some of the Plastic Gen Beyblades that I grew up with and whatnot. So these two right here are ones that I got off of eBay, or excuse me, Amazon, a few years ago. This one is Dronzer V2, I believe, and this one here is Dracille, I forgot, maybe Dracille Fortress? No, I can't remember, but this has the engine gear. So it's the engine gear gimmick where once it gets to a certain point, the engine kicks in and gives it a little bit more stamina. So, you all are about to witness some of the, ooh, let me change this light. Some of the older Plastic Gens, the first generation Plastic Gens. Because anything with the engine gear system actually is not a first gen plastic gear, it's like a third. They had a whole bunch of variations of Plastic Gen when it was going on. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. So like I said, this is a big lot of Beyblades that I got here. Here's the box. And yeah, we just got some, so I'm gonna just take them out piece by piece so that we don't make too much of a mess. So I'm gonna bring this bad boy back out. No, this is not Dracille HMS. HMS is a lot smaller. I plan on having that coming soon as well. And a lot of these, as you can see, are new in box. I don't believe at this time Takara Tomy was making these Beyblades. Who was making these? Because these were made in Japan. Like right now, you know, these were made by Takara. Okay, so these were made by Takara. I remember Takara and Takara Tomy merged. Oh, Takara was one company, Tomy was another. Then they merged together to make Takara Tomy, if I'm not mistaken. So these were in Japan. Beyblades now are made in Taiwan. But these are legit from Japan, made in Japan, with boxes, all in boxes for the most part. So as you know, having boxes, being brand new adds to the cost. It's okay. And I got a BBA sticker. This sticker was produced in 2004. And binder. And a bunch of bubble wrap. Okay, yeah, the boxes are super dope. The box artwork was amazing back then, and looking at it now, it still is. And I'm gonna be extremely careful with these. Like, I kind of don't wanna open them because they're so nice, but I got to. This one was made in China. This one was made in, let's see. Just so I can see the year this thing was made. Maybe 2002. No, I have to look. It looks like it might have been made in 2002, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, this one has a mode change for the driver though. It goes from attack, or it goes from, so it's like a reboot driver. So you see right here, come on, focus. There we go. This one goes from like a point, and then it goes to, from here, and it goes to like a flat. So it's like the reboot driver. So this one is called Seaborg. So this Beyblade is Seaborg. And then I have here Master Drigger. Any gimmicks with Drigger? No, just a heavy claw. And then this one I think is a random booster. Yeah, I think this is a random booster, so you get one of these in there, which is cool. And it's the Magna gear system. So one thing that they were doing at this time is the blades like this one here. This is my Dronzer. The gimmick was inside of the blade itself, there was like a magnet. So this doesn't have magnet, but the driver itself was magnetic. So this little part right here would clip and unclip. I mean, so you can change this from attack to defense, attack to stamina if you wanted to, but it's magnetic. So if you had something metal, like the spoon here, it would stick to it, right? But what made it cool is they had the setup with the stadium where it had magnets in the stadium. So while the blades were blading, in certain spots it would like move differently because you would change the polarity of the magnets. So that way it was like pushing away and forcing attacks and stuff. So that was super cool. This one here is Seaborg. So I have Seaborg, I think this is Seaborg 1 and Seaborg 2, or vice versa. No, this must be Seaborg 1 because it's A12. This one is A40. So I got Seaborg. So obviously would all have to do individual unboxing videos for each one of these because I can't just open them all up here. That's just disrespectful. Master Dragoon. Yeah, these things deserve proper unboxings. It's a proper Beyblades. This one is Galleon. Okay, so the cool thing about Galleon is it had a free spinning attack ring, right? So this attack ring, like when it hit, would smash into it. Now, did it do any damage, like actually in battle? I don't think so. But looking here, it has an attack mode with just two defense mode. Okay, so that's what it was. During battle, it was switched to defense mode. So if these blades were out, that gave it more defensive power, and if they gave it more attack power. Ooh, so this right here is, oh, I gotta sneeze 1 second. Excuse me. This one is Seaborg. In Seaborg, this is the original bearing driver. If you all are familiar at all with bearing, this is the original bearing driver. Yep, got the ball bearing inside. So stamina was where it was at for Wall. Then also have Seaborg 2 right here. Seaborg 2 also possessed the bearing, but this one had a rubber bit for the bearing. You see it right there? Had a rubber bit for the bearing. So now, not only did it free spin extremely well for stamina, it was hard to get KO'd. It's another one of those random boosters. Let me fix this box real quick. Let's see. Oh, so we have right here Master Dracille. As you see, he's old. So Master Dragoon, Master Drigger, Master Dracille, Master Dronzer. All super old. Because a smash attack, so it hits down. Because a downward hitting motion to give a nice big smash. So that's cool. And then we have here, this is Grizzly. So Grizzly was part of the White Tigers team, just like Drigger and Galleon. So I need to get the Goldman, I think was I need to get the Goldman Beyblade and something else too. But Grizzly just had a huge, massive attack. Like the blades right here would come out and just smack your blade. So yeah, see, do some plastic gen. Yeah, so I just got all these and some more coming in just so I can do plastic gen battles. I also want to start going to or hosting plastic tournaments in my area, but I got these just so I can do plastic gen battles. It's the necessity because I want plastic gen to come back, because my strategy, my plan with the whole bring back the plastic generation is for Takira told me to re-release these Beyblades, you know, update the boxes a bit, or stick with the same old designs in a sense, but re-release them so that we can experience plastic gen, and that gives them a couple years before they need to really come up with a new gimmick or design for the Beyblades. Because I think nostalgia works very well. A lot of people disagree, but I disagree with them, obviously. The bouncing Beyblade. Yeah, so the bouncing Beyblade with the spring in the driver was actually owned by this guy right here, who is Kenny/Chief, and he made the bouncing Beyblade, and it had a spring in the bottom. He had two Beyblades, I remember that one, and then he skipped over to the hard metal system where it was like locked in, and then at a certain point it would just jump up, kind of like the driver now. So Metal Gen, I have some Metal Gens. I have a whole nother box of Metal Gens over there. It's gonna be a whole nother live video. I do think a remake of Metal Gen would be nice, but I don't think right now is the time for it, simply because a lot of Metal Gen Beyblades are still available for purchase online for a reasonable price of $20, $30, if that, maybe even 15. So business-wise, the question would be, why do we need to redo this and resell them if people can just buy the cheaper version already, or the ones that are already out? So with the plastic gens though, these will run you maybe $40, $50 in box. And that's my thought process. Plus, by the time they redo the plastic gen and update the anime and re-release that, what happens is, after those 3 years is up, you know, because you go with the original plastic gen, it was just 3 seasons. Once those 3 years are up, they can move on to the Metal Fight series and then redo it that way, or introduce new characters and stuff like that. Because even with plastic gen, they could make a whole new anime and then make all new blades, and then release new characters and everything go along with the new storyline. But I think just going back is good, because what happens in anime and cartoons and stuff like this is there's power scaling. So think about Goku, started out as regular Goku, then he's like Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 is, to me, the best version. Then Super Saiyan, you know, God, and Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. It's just all this power scaling that he had to go through. And now it's like, what do you do? Just have to keep making stronger and stronger opponents. Then the question is, where are these stronger opponents coming from? Because if they came 20 years ago, the whole earth would have got destroyed. Same thing with Naruto and everything. But with this, they just nerfed everybody. So I thought process on it. But let's get to opening up this lot, these bags I have here. And we'll get to these bad boys later. It's like such a cool shot right there. These are such cool camera shots. I'm gonna have to, So if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. It's at Beyblade or and you will see a lot of pictures of the boxes. These boxes are not gonna be ripped, they're not gonna be torn. They're gonna be opened up very carefully, and I'm gonna show you all what's inside. I may even put the Beyblades together, because I'm not really a collector. I think toys are meant to be played with, but I don't know, I might be rethinking it with these bad boys. Here. Actually, let's put these up here. Wow. All right, so. Just like Goku thing, you know, just to a point, it's just too strong. And you gotta figure out how to nerf them down, dumb them down. Or you gotta reset the series. Because everybody was upset, like everybody was really angry when they went from Metal Gen to Burst. Right, the first generation Burst was like super small, super light, and lost every Metal Gen Beyblade. But if you think about it in the long, right, Burst had to continually like beef up, get stronger and stronger and stronger to the point they are now. And what? Everybody loves Burst, right? People are sad Burst has to go. They're saying, oh well, you know, Ah, there we go, moisturized lips. Saying, oh, well, these Beyblades are gonna be too weak and everything. I got it, they will be weak, but they'll be good in their own realm. And that's what I think is the most important thing to remember, is that they may be weak, but they'll be strong in their realm. All right, so let's get to opening up these bags though. All right, Broito, what's up, Broito? What happened to you yesterday at Bladers Kingdom, my dude? Where were you? But it's okay, because we're gonna have to do a plastic generation battle, right? Right, Broito? Ooh. Yeah, plastic gen was very light. I even have my scale to show you all. Like, plastic gen was very light, but I'll be honest with you, I had so much fun with plastic gen Beyblades. Like, there were 2 Beyblades that I just ordered. One is called Griffolian, and another one's called Salamandra, and they came in a set together. And when those 2 hit each other, like, they never stayed in the stadium. Like, they hit each other, they flew, they broke my dad's, the blinds on his window. Like, there was beef, they had beef. And I loved playing with them. I loved it. Just like I'm gonna love playing with these ones. Like, just cause they're, you know, older doesn't mean they're not fun. That I will tell you. That I will tell you for sure, for sure. And I am, all right, so in this lot, so I opened up, what, 1 bag? How many bags open? 1? 2 bags. I think I opened up 2 bags. 2 bags, yeah. So 2 bags from this lot here. I got a bunch of launchers, which I beat it, because the launchers, they don't make them anymore. Left spin launcher with the long cord. Like, having this ripcord when you were a kid, that showed like you were a powerful blader. Like, because compared to the regular length ripcord, that was it. Because they only had ripcords back then. So you had to have the long one to be like a top tier blader. And then these, like the launchers, oh, it comes with the grip. Get this off of here, get this tape off of here. So then, like, this was cool because you would take the grip and you just take this out and then put your launcher in, so your left or right launcher. So I'm gonna take this black one here. You just snap it in there just like that. Thing's a little flimsy. I think it comes on, does it come on loose? Come on loose, bro. Yeah, it does. I had to lock it in, there we go. I think this thing comes off. I don't wanna break it. Don't wanna break it, but I'm gonna lock it back. Yeah, whatever, good enough. It looks like it's in there. And then you would take your ripcord, of course. And I'm gonna use the red one. Ooh, relating to Beyblade, remote control cars. So what's funny is I actually have a remote control car, like an RC car back there. I need to get some new tires for it, but it goes like maybe like 40 miles an hour, I think it is. And I want to do some races with it. I think that'd be super fun. Like, go to some like race tournaments with my RC car. But yeah, so here's the launcher. So then this was like the power grip launcher right here. And look at that, boom, right? Oh, so much fun. So much. All right, so let's get these launchers out the way so we can look at the blades themselves. So another thing I have done is I've ordered more of the same ones, because I ordered some and then saw another lot and I was like, oh, I don't have those. And then lo and behold, I actually did have them and they just weren't here yet. So I have a lot of copies of the same ones probably coming in. And I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. All right, so. All right, this is what we got here. So these are these ones here. Oh, and then let me open up these ones. So this is engine gear, and it feels like it works. Nice. Nice. We got the tracks, burrito. I need to race you. Oh, come on. Engine gear works. So this engine gear is just awesome. Then I have the other one here where it does the same gimmick the current ignition driver does for, what's his face? Imperial Dragon. You think I'm ignoring the chat. Why would you think I'm ignoring the chat? Like, I'm doing my best to talk and also unbox things. Like, I appreciate you very much, Arian, but if you keep messing with me, I'm gonna have to block you. It's from the, you always messing with me. Ooh. Let me see, got this. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do some battles. I'm gonna do a couple, definitely gonna do some dedicated, just straight plastic gen. Oh my gosh, Beyblade battles. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. Accusations, this thing is gorgeous. Oh, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 engine gears. Well, technically 5 since I have my Dracille here. So I need to get the engine gear there. Invert the tip on Seaborg 1. So you gotta take these things apart, which is always fun. So one of the cool things about the older generation Beyblades, because these things are 20 years old, so keep that in mind, these things are like 20 years old, is that this right here, right, was the spin gear, all right? So what's cool about the spin gear though, is you can make any Beyblade into like the right spin, like the driver piece, by like popping this out. So you pop out the spin gear right here, right? Once you popped out the spin gear, let's get back together, hold up. Come on. I don't want to. There we go. But yeah, so once you popped out the spin gear, so this is a right spin gear, and let's say I wanted to use this spin gear right here, right? I can just pop out this spin gear, which is a left spin, and plug it into this one, and then make this tip right here and here into a left spinning tip, which is super cool. There's a lot of like little variations you can do with these. There's a lot of variations you can do with these things. Like this is one of the magnetic discs right here. So on it you can see N for north and then S for south. So that you can change the polarity of your, right, so this part right here sticks. But if you want to repel, you go this side. So that was another part of the game and you would have to be, strategic about. And then also, so this right here now, this is a left spinning driver. And then I just put on this, technically a right spinning layer. So it didn't even matter. So you can put a right spin onto a left spin, and that's what you got. So instead of Seaborg hitting with this right here being its smash point of contact, I can make it into a left spin to make it into more of a defensive type I wanted to. That was one of the cool advantages you had there. So like this is Dragoon, who is definitely a left spin, but let's say I want to make it into a right spin. All I have to do is take it and put it on to this piece right here, and now it's a right spin layer. That was so cool. That was one of the fun things as well. Is like everything could be dual spin. It didn't matter. Didn't even matter. Ooh. Didn't even matter. All right, but let's start going over some of these blades, and then we'll see what I have here. Like even with this, like you see these right here? You can take this thing and I can flip this over to change like the contact points on my Dragoon base if I wanted to. Or change these out with other ones that had the changing base. So I can just change, it was so much customization you could do. Let's see. Let me see, when Into Beyblades, Volcanic Panic was released, or did you? I got into Beyblade when I was like 11, when it first came out. Or my time is always weird, because I'm old now, I'm like 31, so my time is always different, but I started playing with Beyblade when it first came out in 1999, which means I was 9 years old. So I was 9 or 10, depending on when they came to the US. But I played with them when they first came out. That is a fact. That is what you call a fact. Ooh, this is a Drigger piece. I'm getting so distracted. I'm supposed to be showing you guys like all these things. I'm getting so distracted. Oh no, so you can't change this over with this. Oh, okay. All right, so I can't use this Drigger one in here. I'm getting so distracted, but let me, oh my gosh. So much going on in my head right now. So much joy, so much happiness. Like I'm overly excited right now. Overly excited. There we go, that's better. All right, so let me put these things back. Oh, but then you can turn this over and just change the whole like hit point. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, get yourself together, Nightwing. Get yourself together. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. This is Tripo. Tripo is very similar to Maximum Garuda. See, this is where Garuda got its entire like gimmick from. Tripo was owned, I forgot the name of the guy, but he's a basketball player in the anime. And Tripo, his entire gimmick was one, it had like, so it spins right. So it has this like the little wings right here. So it's pushed down for stamina purposes. It's right spin, and then these are how, this is from season 1 of Beyblade. This is literally season 1 right here. And with season 1, all the Beyblades had a very similar driver, just like this. No gimmicks or anything, just a pretty basic driver. And then the weight was just like this, All, you know, changed, so some were wider, some were smaller. But this is probably one of the smaller ones here. And Tripo itself was just a large blade. It's a stamina type, from what I recall. And let's see how much it weighs. So Tripo comes in at 33 grams. This is a 33 gram Beyblade. And yeah, bro, you're right. When you take off the, so if you take this, so if you take off the weight, right, and you put it on a left spinning driver, this thing will literally fly up in the air. Yeah. You remember the girl that launched her Beyblade using it? Yeah, Emily. Her name was Emily. They actually have the first season, or the Plastic Gen is actually available on YouTube. The Beyblade YouTube. That is, I remember I watched it. I was watching the other day. There's Tripo, look at that, spinning. Oh man, look at this. Again, 20-year-old Beyblade right here, folks. 20-year-old Beyblade. Boom, Tripo. All right, next one. This is Metallic Dragoon S, I believe. All right, so Metallic Dragoon S. I don't think you can take out the bit chip. So in all these, you can take out the chip and change the chip out, just like changing the core or whatever on current Beyblades. But it really had no except for what bit piece you wanted to represent your Beyblade or your battle. So you see here, this disc is actually a lot wider, so the distribution is a little further out, which is also interesting because once you place it in, the contact points of this also become a part of the metal. Since there was no burst going on, it just came to who can hit the hardest and who was able to like really KO their opponent. Because there's only two ways to win, KO or stamina finish. And then we have the gear right here. So you see that? So this is Metallic Dragoon S, I believe. I'm Dragoon S. If it's not, you guys can feel free to correct me. So these ones right here, if I'm not mistaken, are all like the lot. All this stuff is Terra. Or excuse me, yeah. These are all Takara. Right here. Straight Takara. And I think all these are also Takara. Let me see. Once you pop it off, you can see usually on the driver piece. It says China, this is 2001, so this was made in 2001. Yeah, so actually I might have been Beyblading since, 2001. So I had this as a kid. But I also used to get my Beyblades from the Japanese comic book store that was in the mall. And of course, they had these things early. Early. Oh, Dragoon. That comes off the launcher weird. There. Dragoon, metallic Dragoon. Nightwing, $1 million question. Which is a better series in terms of merchandise? Original generation, metal generation, or burst generation? I'm gonna say, honestly, I think metal probably, because a lot of folks that are into Beyblade now in the metal generation, that was your age group. Yeah, that was your age. I don't remember owning any Blade shirts or anything. And I think the metal gen, like, set apart Beyblade. But the other thing that was like, there aren't any fakes of the plastic gens that I know, right? Like there aren't any fake. Metal gen had a bunch of fakes, so they had to run it. They had to deal with a lot of that. And just like with burst, there's a lot of fakes, so they had to deal with that type of side market, which obviously is not something that they want to do. Do I have any HMS Beyblade? No, not yet, but they are coming in the mail. Okay, a couple of. This is Master Dracille. So I think we have Master Dracille here. Like I told you guys, I ordered multiples by accident, but I'm not going to be upset about it. So Master Dracille right there. And then the weight itself, again, hangs out pretty far. And it's a right spin. Yeah, the Toys R Us and Beyblade, yeah, and they had Toys R Us, yeah, 100%. Used to love that. Used to love that. All right, so that's Master Dracille. I have another Dronzer V2, again, and no complaints. I got a red version, which is super sweet. Oh yeah, look at that. Like I said, magnetic. So the magnet would stick to the metal. And you have the whole magnet core. So this one has a flat, or you can switch it over, or to a point. Boom. Yeah, Master Dracille's gimmick is for smashing. Just straight, like, smashing the opponent down. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun battling these things. Now this right here is a Beyblade. This is Dronzer F, all right? One thing to notice about the driver on Dronzer F is it has 3 modes. Flat, and do you spin it? Like flat kind of rounded, which is more the defense one, and then a point. Which driver, does that these days? Here it's called Zeta. Now the one thing about it is it doesn't lock in very well. That was one thing I never liked about this driver, is it doesn't really lock in too well. Lock in too well. But yeah, this thing is awesome. This driver is actually on my current Beyblade, my competition Beyblade. I don't know where it is. It's in my basement somewhere. I lost it, but I know it exists. But yeah, Dronzer F. Oof. Yeah, KB Toys go there all the time. All the time he gets. And yeah, I'm definitely 100% a Dronzer guy. 100% Dronzer. All right, so this is I want to say Dragoon V2. Dragoon was the original stamina type, right? So Dracille was the original attack type, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but Dracille was the original defense type. Dragoon was the original attack type. Dronzer was the original balance type, and Drigger was the original stamina type. And correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. So I won't be doing too much custom, like changing out the parts and everything for these. Probably just gonna leave them as stock combos. Cause one, like these things, like this is kind of hard to get out. Don't want to break it. Don't want to break it. So I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm good. And then this interchanges a bit right here. So I can put this here. Get in there. Let's go this way. Yeah, it goes this way. Let's go that way. So you can take this and I can swap it over for like the swoop things, an upper attack, or I switch it over. Oh, my sticker came off. Just lost a sticker. Die. Or I can switch it over to this way to get more of a like, oh, still a swooping attack. Way, but if I go left spin, I get more of a smash. Yeah, oh, so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, so like, let's see, Draco acts like a balance type. I think at the time when the first Beyblades came out, there was only 3 types. Endurance, I think. Attack, defense, and endurance. I think that's what it was. I don't think the balance type was even like a name at the point. Let me see, any idea what type of combos you use in the plastic tournaments? Oh, dude, I can't even tell you like the exact combos. Like, look, this sticker is so crusty. So crusty. I have 0 clue what I would use. I honestly have no clue what I would do. I would just be excited to just come and play. Oh, look at that swoop. Come on, who does that remind you of? What does this remind you of right here? Look at this large swoop. What is this? Raging upper. Don't even tell me you don't see it. Look at that, raging upper. Double chassis system. Come on. Come on now, you see it. You see it, double chassis system right there. Raging upper, come on. Come on, you see it. Let me turn it over. Let me flip over the little bottom pieces so you can see that too. And another sticker lost them. Look at this sticker, losing them. They're so dry and crusty. They have no more stick left in them. I won't go this way. So I can't flip it upside down. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do the upside down way. That's cool though. That's all right. You all see that raging upper? Come on now. Talk to me. Look at that. Come on. All right, who else do we have? My Drigger stickers, RIP. I barely knew ye. Let's see what the weights are though. All right, so we knew Tripo, that was what? 33 grams. 27 for metallic Dragoon. 29 for Master Dracille. Dronzer F, 29. Drigger V, 36. And then Dronzer V2, 33. Oh, yes. Yeah, so I can yeah, so I probably can reprint the sticker. I did see on eBay there were a number of people that were selling like just stickers for like Dronzer and stuff like that. And then Drigger. All right, so this one is, I think, Dracille F, if I'm not mistaken. This is Dracille F. Dracille F had metal ball bearings right here in the bottom, right? So the gimmick was that during battle, the ball bearings would be on the outside. It's kind of hard to show you all without them like falling in, but the balls would fling to the outside, increasing outward distribution of weight, right? And giving it a very good spin. And then as it started to slow down, they would go back into the middle and then give it like that real tight spin like a ballerina or a figure skater. And also had a like rounded ball tip. It doesn't roll. Oh, just good call. A rubber doesn't, it doesn't, but it's very round for defensive capabilities. And it's a right spin, obviously. This was made in Japan in 2000. So yeah, maybe I was 11 when I Beybladed. 11 makes sense. Uh-oh, lost the ball bearing. So yeah, the ball bearings come right on out. So obviously you can take them out if you wanted to, or not take them out, not use them. It's up to you if you wanted to. These things are very subject to having the bottom pieces like broken just from damage. James, what up, James? I'm reliving my childhood, bro. Let's see, this is Seaborg 1, right? Now, Seaborg 1 is a defensive, super, so it has a rubber defensive tip, just like the Keep driver. Oh yeah. And this was made in, let's see. Yeah, Dracille's attack rings I don't think were ever good, especially for defense. It was way too aggressive. But the drivers, or the bases, whatever you want to call them, were my favorite part for Dracille. This was made, yep, 2001. Well, I'm glad you guys are reliving your chip with me. This is something, yeah, I've been looking at plastigens for a while. They were quite expensive, so not something, you know, that I would recommend. But if you find like a good deal on eBay or Mercari, I say go for it. Okay, so these seem to have like a Bit Beast protector on them or something. I'm not sure what it is, but like the Bit Beast is here. Let me zoom it in. Where's that button for my zoom in? There it is. So yeah, that's right there. So you say invert the tip. So what I do is just like pull out the tip and then put it in? So I can just like flip it out, or how would that work? I'm glad y'all like the background music. It is Afro beats. Oh yeah, okay, the tip does come out. So I can push the tip out, like he's saying, and then I just put it in the other way, and it makes it into a super aggressive attack type. That's super cool, wow. Wow. Wowzers. All right, so then we're back to finish up with Drigger here. This one, look at the flat, super flat. My nails and fingers look crusty, especially this one right here. Oof. All right, then let's see. Warg. Zoom out. Oh, look at that, close up. Yeah, Wallboard, get in there. Show the folks what you got going on. Oh, so Wallboard, these are like, look at this shot. I'm gonna have so much fun taking pictures. So Wallboard used a bearing, right here, you see that? So Wallboard was the original bearing user. So you had a free spinning piece just for, look at that, for endurance. Aha, right? Right? super stamina. All right, who's next? All right, this one's Dracille something. Don't remember which one this is. Is it a magnet? Yeah, so it's magnet. So this is what Dracille. No. Fortress? No. What's this? V2? Dracille V2? Oof. Boom. So then it still has the ball bearings right here. But they didn't go out as far. So as you saw on the video, the ball bearings went out a lot further. But on the newer one, it did not go as far. So did it give the exact same amount of awesomeness? Maybe not, but it does have the magnetic tip, which gave it the play-by-play when it came to using the Magna core stadium. Because if you want it, you can put one directly in the middle, and you'll just never left that center. You just stay there, just didn't move. It's immovable. All right, give me 2 seconds, plug in my computer so we lose battery power, or lose the stream. Give me one moment. But we talk, you know, I can still chit-chat and stuff. Let's see. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna plug this thing up. I'm out of extension cords. No, I'm out of extension cords. I have 1, 2, 3 plugged in. Like I have here's my cord. Ugh, let's see. I didn't think I was gonna run out of battery juice so quickly. Battery juice. Good nickname. That's not an extension cord. That's not an extension cord. Like I feel like I had an extra extension cord somewhere. Just don't know where it is now. All right, so we're probably gonna have to lose the light. Let's see what happens if I turn this light off. Oh, not bad. All right, we're gonna ditch this light. Get rid of that light. And use that plug. Ooh, question is, will I be able to put that in there? All right, I gotta unplug my top camera and reposition. All right, are we back in the game? Are we back in? Are we back in? Yeah, it looks like we're back in. But this light looks rough up here. Ooh. Let me fix that for you all. So we get 250. Make it 400. All right, almost plugged in. Give me 1 second. Back to normal. And we are, boom. We got juice. All right, we're good to go. Back to business. So, where were we? So we just did Dracille. Dracille's good to go. Now we're gonna do Dronzer S. Dronzer S has a pretty pointy tip. Nice. I'm just gonna add a little bit more light to the scene. There we go. We need some more light to the scene. That'll do. A little bit of red. Oof. All right, so this is what we got right here. So this is your S. Look how small this thing is. Like it's such a small and tiny layer. Oof. One of the reasons why the burst remates of the plastic gen just aren't that good, because one, like the plastic gen layers are super light. Like let me weigh this thing for you, show you. So this is Dragoon S, right? It's like the first Dronzer, if I'm not mistaken. 4 grams. The whole thing was just 4 grams. The disc was 15, and then the base was 13. So in total, that's what? 20, 32. My math is terrible, geez. But yeah, like remaking this in the form of bursts was just, like they would have to add a lot of metal, like make the entire thing metal. And the contact points were just too aggressive. Like same thing with Dracille. Like, look at these contact points in Dracille. This burst, right, that burst is gonna happen quickly. Like this was designed like boom, 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 boom. Boom. So what I love about Rito right now is that like, he's let me know there's a whole meta game for Plastic Gen. And mind you, when I used to play when I was a kid, that wasn't like a thing we thought about. It was like, this piece looks cool, this piece works, this piece works. At least that's not what I thought about. But it's nice knowing that there's like an entire like breakdown and meta game just for Plastic Generation. Super awesome. All right, this one is called Wing Defender, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Yeah, Winger. It has the shield on it. So Wing Defender, what it would do is when you spun it really hard, the wings would come out. And then it would, like they would retract as it got closer. Very similar to who? Who? Rocktavor, yes. Yes, Rocktavor, you heard it right here. Just like Rocktavor. Has some tape on it. Is this busted? Busted? Hope busted. Even the tape itself is crusty. No, I guess somebody taped it up a while ago. Oh well. Oh yeah. Wait, look how like Lisk. Look at that. Show this thing in action so you can see like the wings. So you see the wings out? See those wings flapping? Yeah, this one's just fun. I know I had this one. Next we have Dragoon. Which one is this? I want to say Dragoon V, maybe. Left spin from the Magna system, and a rubber flat. Is this rubber? No, it's a plastic flat. Magnetic flat. Clean off the bottom now. Yeah, so actually I made the heaviest Beyblade I could using, I think, 2 of these, right? So 2 of the discs here, but they were upside down. So one was this way and the other one was the other way. And I used the Dronzer driver right here, the interchange. No, not this one. Where is it? Where's my Dronzer? Dronzer. Uh-oh, oh, here it is. This driver, right? 2 of these discs, and then Galman. I believe it's called Galman. It was like a monkey, and it had a revolving piece, right? I took that piece off, because all the Fame team had like an extra spinny piece. So I took that piece off and then just took Galman, pushed down, and was able to get it all to fit. And it was the heaviest Beyblade that we had. And everybody that battled against it lost for knockout, because the knockout potential was insane. The driver itself could have been better because this thing would go like into a wobble mode where it was like halfway between the two, like this. Damn it quickly, but it was so heavy that it would KO a lot of the opponents. So it was like just one of them things where it worked. Yeah, look at this. This is the Magna gear, so I should stick to this. Yeah, Magna. Yeah, the previous owner did a great job of these. Because like one thing I'm sure you all know is that a lot of people do garage sales. And when you do a garage sale, you find some stuff, and there are people that sell them on like Mercari and eBay and stuff. So when they find them, they resell them. And yeah, so you can obviously go out to garage sales and see if you find any Beyblades. And you would probably get them for like $2 each. But you can find a reseller. Like this was a Japanese reseller, and yeah. Yeah. See, the thing about like Beyblade, is it illegal because, well, I guess technically it was because there was a competition and they did have like actual rules and stuff. All right, so this is Volcanic Ape. I think 3 of these things coming in. So I got this one, 2 lots that had them in there, and just it is what it is. I'm not complaining. So Volcanic Panic 8. So they have like, I don't know why the tape is on these things though. Like who taped them up and for what reason? Maybe it's like to identify a difference of like who had which one. Mess the sticker up a little bit, but yeah. So it's like I said, polarity of the disc. Another cool thing was like your blades had this polarity. They were more likely smash into each other because they were, you know, spinning on opposite polarities. And this one has a very super pointy tip. I'm gonna say very similar to like a wedge, maybe like the wedge driver. Yeah, this thing's built like a tank. It was just super rough. Let's see. Ooh, this one here. Oh, this is, I think, Spin Dronzer. I think this might have been the first Dronzer actually. This thing, wow. Yo, look at this. Hey, Broito, which one is this? Is this like, I think the Spin Dragoon was the first Dragoon, right? I think, and then which one? This is definitely Dronzer. Yeah, this one's from 1999. Right there, you see it? 1999, folks. Hold up, where's my zoomy button? What do you see right there? Takara 99. This is from 1999. Oh, this is Spin Dragoon? Yeah, I was looking at the chip. It looks more like a Dronzer to me, but Spin Dragoon. So this is Spin Dragoon, black version. Thank you, Beyblade God. Look at this. Look at it. From 1999. I was 9 years old when this came out. 9 years old when this came out. 9 years old. Look how good of a condition this thing is in too. Like this thing was never even used. Super flat. Like it was never even used. Like come on now. Oof. Come on. And let's see what do you guys weighs? What do you think it weighs? How much do you think Spin Dragoon weighs? 25 grams. Yeah, no, you're right. The chip can definitely be swapped. Just looking at it, it seems so fitting. But you are correct. It may have been a swap chip. I'm not sure. IDK. Look at this thing. All right, next here we have Dragoon V. This is Dragoon V. I am not happy with how like my fingers look so dry and decrepit. Like every time I see Kiritomi whatchamajigger, like, and they got the close-ups on the fingers, or even the Beyblade geeks, I'm just like, yo, could y'all at least moisturize your hands? Like your hands look so dry. And then like their nails, like the cuticles and the nails, like I'm really big into hygiene, right? Like the cuticles, like this part of their nails would be like tearing back, right? That's why poor hygiene, like this part, like these right here would start like tearing back and stuff. And just like, can y'all just take better care of your fingers, please? Pretty please, on top. But yeah, especially when like close up on your fingers, like at least make them look decent. At least that's my take on it. And were moisturized, but I'm guessing all this old metal is making them look weird. But yeah, this is Metal Dragoon V. Let's see, Dragoon V, I want to say was what, the third rendition of Drigger. Yeah, third rendition. So it should weigh a little bit more. 33 grams, okay. And then Volcanic 8, 35. Remember, Dragoo V2, 36. So they're all actually kind of in the same realm. Yeah, this one's 25, 28. And then another thing like people say now is like, oh, these ones are so light. These are just so light. And I'm like, yeah, but they were all in the same class. So that was cool. It worked out. This one, what is this one called? This one is, okay, so this one looks like, okay, so it has a 3-headed hound dog on it, which would be a Kirbyus, the three-headed guardian dog of the underworld, Kirbyus. And what's crazy is like, so whoever put the stickers on definitely helped me out with this, because it has 3 different attacks in one on this ring, okay? Most likely hosting an HMS and Plastigen tournament on the same day, along with Classic. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. I should have HMS in by then. I obviously have the plastics, and I have some classics, Hasbro classics that I had last time. I just have to get my wife to let me do 3 tournaments in a row, but I'm down for that. But yeah, so this one here has a smash attack. So yeah, okay, so this has a smash. I gotta show you guys this. So this one is smash attack, right? So it hits like boom, all right? Spike attack, look right, it has like little spikes right there. And then upper attack, so it has the slope. So this thing has 3 different attack rings. And I'm probably gonna use this. So I think I ordered 2 of these anyway. So I'm definitely gonna be using this. Let me put some, my fingers are dry. I need to moisturize my fingers, hold up. This ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work for me. All right, moisture fingers. Can I be out here? Just. That look better? Oh, that looks so much better. So much better. There we go. All right. But yeah, this one is, oh my goodness, this one's gonna be fun to play with. And it has a bearing driver too. Okay. Oh, look at that stamina too. Oh yeah. Throw. You're right, because I don't, like you said, I don't see the being that huge. 8 to 11 people, yeah, maybe even if that really. So it may be like a 8-person tournament, which is totally cool. Nice. This thing's beautiful. Come on. All right. Let's see who we have now. We'll save this later. This one is Flash Leopard. Flash 2. Ooh, that's good looking. Come on. This is also Magna gear. Yeah, Plastigen is old. It's super old. It's 20 years old. This one was made in 2002. So this Beyblade will be 20 years old next year. In actually like 2 weeks, this Beyblade will be 20 years old. This Beyblade is older than most of us. Well, you all. I'm not that old. Well, I'm not that young. Whoa. All right, let's see. The next one is going to be, all right, so these are, we're gonna go with this one here. This is another Dragoon. Dragoon, don't remember actually. But this one has a rubber tip. Oh, I have the 3 blade bases needed to make the best stamina. All right, so we see. Burning. So I think this is Burning Kirbyus. I would definitely bet on that. Where is it? I just had it. This one, okay. This one, Dragoon V2 and Wallborg 2. Wallborg 2 is, no, this is Wallborg 1. I have Wallborg 2 still in box. Yeah, here's Wallborg 2, right? Yeah, with the rubber. And then Dragoon V2. Nice. LJ, man, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you and your old man for swinging by, having some fun. I'm not happy that you defeated me. Yeah, did I beat? No, I think I beat you in open rounds. We only battled once, and I think it was in the G Stadium. That was fun. But you did a great job, great turnout, man. You came to win, and you did just that, and I'm very proud of you. So, yeah, I am very, very excited. Very excited. The next one is going to be January 22nd. Already put the challenge link up. So if you want to go ahead and register for that, it's going to be at the exact same place. Already reserved the spot again. So yeah, it's going to be at the same space, same time and everything. Boom. All right, so this is Dragoon. Let's see. Now, these are the other ones here. All right, so we have Dragoon G. This uses engine gear system. So the engine gear system is pretty simple. Engine gear, all you have to do was wind it. So you wind it up. It's a lot of winding. There it is. Do I have to pull it out? I don't have to pull it out. Let me see. Winding. Boom. And then you would just launch it. And at a certain point, it would activate, give it some more spin power. This is Dronzer G. Dronzer G was super aggressive looking. This is also engine gear. Pull out. It's weird. This one should have like the tabs you have to pull out, but I guess not. Because this one you have to pull out the tabs to activate the engine gear. This one does not. And then same with this one. You would just. This is the ripper from Dranzer. What's his face? GT. You gotta do some spinning. Yeah, I mean, engine gears, if they break, they break. Part of life. It is a part of the game. Oh, there it is, engaging. So yeah, the engine gear, boom, boom, and then Dragoon GT. Dragoon GT. Bit more aggressive, nice upper attack going on there, along with the engine gear for rubber tip. Oh, okay, instant release. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like I had it when I was a kid, but I don't remember too much of the details about like everything. But what I liked about these ones is instead of having like the pull tabs, you just like flip up. I thought this was a much better design. I think they ran into a lot of issues of people breaking the tabs. I know I broke a couple when I was a kid. So that's why I won't be doing too much swapping of like the actual spin gear. But yeah, you can pull these out, like I said, pull out the spin gear and change it. So if I wanted to put this inside of the Dronzer one, I could. Spin gear system, so cool. Like I said, this one here, spin gear system as well. My Dracille. So I guess this would be Dracille G. Yeah, Dracille G, Dracille Guard, probably. What's crazy is like this one was new in box that I bought off Amazon like a couple years ago, and it looks worse than some of these ones over here. I've been like 20 years old. Okay. So yeah, there's my Dragoon, and then with Dragoon, put the thing on. See you later, Dragon Blader. Boom, and then here we go, Dragoon or Dranzer Gt. Amazing, like upper lifting abilities or whatever you want to call it. Oh, Mama Base coming to Bladers Kingdom number 4. Oh, the pressure's on, the pressure's on. All right, I'm gonna get my practice in. Yeah, I had so much fun. I did very well in the open rounds. Like I was on a winning streak until I wasn't on a winning streak, but it was fantastic amount of fun, huge amount of fun. Yeah, and I'm just excited for the next. So Dronzer GT had a gimmick where it's backwards. So the engine gear would spin the opposite direction after you launched it in mid-battle. All right, so let's do a couple battles real quick of these ones. I know that's like super important, obviously. What's the point of having Beyblades if you don't battle with them? So let's do some battles. Which stadium do I want to use? We can use the DB Stadium. Yeah, I mean, the stamina, I mean, the tournament style, I wanted this to be a true challenge. So it's not something you can just walk in with a combo and just be like, all right, this is gonna win. Because just because that one combo won doesn't mean that like you are gonna win, because you still have 4 other battles to win. But yeah, you gotta come correct. If you don't come correct, this is gonna be difficult. You gotta make sure you have a nice, good balance of defense, attack, stamina, depending on the stadium you use. So like if you're using, because if your opponent picks the stadium, it's a stadium you have never even played in before, you gotta play safe or get an idea of what's gonna work in that stadium quickly. You know, it's nuts. I think defense, it has its purpose in it, just because you, like depending on the stadium, being KO'd isn't your biggest issue. It is getting rammed into the wall and losing a lot of. So if you can stop yourself from getting smacked into the wall with like a nice defensive driver, you might do pretty well. So this is Volcanic Ape going up against Dragoon. Oh, that launcher doesn't work. Let's try that again. Oh, nope, this launcher doesn't work. Or it might work. Let me see. I didn't have Dragoon locked in all the way. My fault. Yeah, stadiums make all the difference. A combo that works in the standard stadium will get wrecked in the vertical climb stadium. You just never know. Oh! Okay, wow, that was big. The Dragoon with a very quick KO finish on my Volcanic Ape. Like my new favorite stadium, a stadium I did not like at all in the beginning, was the Dash Stadium. Yeah, it's the Dash, and I just enjoy that stadium very much. Oh, with the KO. Dragoon just got KO'd by Volcanic Ape. All right, you see, do Volcanic Ape versus Dranzer F. So Volcanic Ape, Dranzer F. All right. Obviously put Dranzer in stamina mode for this. Actually, no, Volcanic Ape has the advantage for stamina mode. Put it in attack mode. With the launcher grip. Oh! Dronzer! Oh, I think the tip came unbalanced. So it's in the middle piece, that's why it's bouncing around so much. Oh, yeah, see the tip came like that. Yeah, like I really like that Dash Stadium now. It's definitely grown on me since I've gotten it. And it's only grown on me from using it in Bladers Kingdom. Because like my thing with the regular tournaments is you only play in one stadium. So you have a chance to try other things. Because the way I see it is to be a Beyblader, right? To be good, to be considered good, you have to be able to beat people in different stadiums. Because when I was growing up, we would use, there were so many different stadiums. And then we would use wok pots and bowls. Wok pots, bowls, whatever was looked like a dish, whatever had the dish shape, we were using. Satellite dishes, sleds, everything. And that was just so much fun, you know, because you never knew, like you couldn't say, oh, I'm only good in this one stadium. Because to me, if you're only good in one stadium, then you're not good at all, you know? So it's my thought process on it. So this one, you gotta test yourself in all these different stadiums. You never know what you're gonna get. And if you can still come out on top, like LJ did, you beat everybody, no matter what the adversity was. Oh, Dronzer, no matter what the stadium was, you took home a W. You took home first place. He went undefeated in the final rounds, undefeated. See, Dragoon versus Flash Leopard. All right, Flash Leopard, and then Dragoon. Okay. So this is my spin gear Dragoon. So which one's Dragoon V2? This one's V2. All right. Uh-oh. Something came off my Magna gear. Uh-oh. Oh, so that's probably what the tape was for. That the tape was for then. The Magna gear. Yeah, so the Magna gear on Dragoon had like a protective ring around it. And that explains why there was tape on it. Doy. It's not broken. So yeah, so the Magna gear had tape on it, and I took it off. And it was to keep this intact, which I guess added a little bit extra protection to it, or what? Looks like it just slaps on. I'm not sure. I feel like I can push it in there really aggressively. Well, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, so that's what that tape was for. And these two aren't magnets. Yeah, they are magnets. Yeah, okay. Dragoon! Oh, good hit, good hit. Oh, cool. Dragoon just got bodied. Body. All right, we're gonna do Dragoon GT versus Dranzer GT. Oh, look, Dragoon took that one. I don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, big hit. So both of these Beyblades right here cost me $150 each. So, yeah, $50 for Beyblade. I'm smashing, and I'm enjoying myself thoroughly. DB launcher, dog, that dude. That sounds awesome. Look how Dragoon or Dronzer is spinning. That engine get kicked in and starts spinning at the other door. Oh, another Dragoon win. Lame. All right, let's do Dragoon G versus Dranzer G. I said it backwards, but you know what I mean. Engine kicked in already off the start, just like said. I lost the sticker. There we go, though. Took that W. Engine gears moving. Lost the sticker on Dronzer, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, let's rewind these things. Seaborg one tip. Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta flip that thing around. Just gotta wind this up. Okay. It's a lot of winding. That was the one thing about these, like you had so much winding to do. I don't know, maybe I broke it. Maybe I did, let me see. This one should be good. So burst blades will reach, I believe, value. Like right now, trying to get a Knox C3 from Hasbro will cost you like 150 bucks, brand new in box. Because Hasbro only made bearing for one Beyblade, and that was Knox C3. So I do believe burst will get to that point. But like, yeah, you can have $10. You buy something for $10 and sell it 20 years later for 100 bucks. Like, yeah, you made 90 bucks, but that was like so many years that you just just had away. All right. Burrito said it's good, so I'm gonna tell. I know I'm gonna trust him. Let's go. Yep. I can hit in both of them. Oh, good hits. Yeah, look at Dronzer, baby. Oh, Dronzer with the KO. I mean, Dragoon with the KO. All right, let's do Ward 1 versus, what's his face? Dronzer V2. Dronzer V2 is in attack mode. Let's try doing that tip flip over. Oh, smacked around with that bearing. All right, let's see. So we gotta pull this in, push this out. Boom, pushed it out and then flip it over. Put it in this way. Boom, super flat tip. All right, we're gonna give this a shot. Broito. Yeah, so they do Dragoon, like G, GT in burst form. They have to, like there's no, if they don't give it a engine driver, like legit engine, just like, what's his face? What's those things called again? Imperial Dragon and Royale Genesis. If they don't give them like drivers like that, then they. Look at Seaborg dancing with that flat. Oh, good hits. Oh. And it won via stamina? Come on, Dracille, what just happened? Yeah, those are the drivers. Ignition. Oh! Ignition and hybrid. Like, they would have to literally give us those. If they don't, then they just aren't doing it right. There's no way. Those are the only drivers like it. Well, oh, Dracille's getting bodied. Reboot, where's that box? It's more like this one here, Wyborg, that goes with the tip out. So you see right there, it starts out with the tip out, and then mid-battle, it switches over, I think mid-battle, to a smash attack. Or it might just change, like, you have to physically, like you would do with the Tran driver. But either way, like, I don't think reboot is that at all. Nah, so you put it in, you gotta slide it in through the bottom, but it's actually in there super snug, and it's not going anywhere. All right, this is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna get out of here. This is gonna do X, and we're gonna put it up against Drigger. Oh, lost another sticker from Drigger. More stickers lost. More stickers lost. Oh, Drigger takes it. Lost all the stickers from Drigger. These stickers are so old and decrepit. Oh, another sticker lost. And the piece from the bearing came off. So that's the gimmick. When you hit the Seaborg, it changes. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Uh-oh. So I gotta put my back together with this one. So this one's a little busted. Gotta figure out how to fix it so that it stays in there. It's like the bearing itself just got busted. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully, I did order more of these, so hopefully that's a good sign. But it looks like this one is now incognito. Uh-oh. All right, so set this bad boy aside here. He's gonna have to wait for another day to re-enter battle. All right, so Drigger needs another opponent, and we're gonna do Drigger versus, who has the same kind of weight? Probably against Volcanic 8. Oh, another magnetic piece came off. There's the second one. So I definitely gotta tape these things back on. Uh-oh, Drigger is losing that one. Yes, I gotta tape those things back on. Or I might not. Doesn't like I really need them. That one. Oh, that's a great upper attack. I know you all saw that. And straight out it goes. Drigger. All right, let's do Drigger. All right, last one. Dragoo V versus Dragoo V2. This is the last one. Nice. Come on. Oh, good hit, good hit. Come on. Oh, and Dranzer V takes it with the stamina finish. Oh. Okay, folks. All right, I need to get out of here. I haven't eaten yet. But yeah, that's gonna be this lot unboxing of my $1,120 worth of Beyblades that I bought off eBay. Sorry. Yeah, that's all of them. So I got these here, and then what I will be doing is individual unboxings. All these ones that are new in box right here. These ones are all new in box, and I will be unboxing these and likely putting them together and everything. Even the tape on them is super decrepit. But yep, so out for these, it'll be awesome. And yeah, I'm super excited for these. Because, I mean, who doesn't like Beyblades from 20 years ago? All right, folks, so do me a solid favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, if you can, please go home and tell your grandfather that you love him. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing these vintage Beyblades in action. We'll be doing a lot more of these on the channel, along with Metal Fight Beyblades, where I'm gonna need your help figuring out what names these things are, because I just have a hold of them. Actually, let me show you, hold up. It's got a whole bag of these things right here, so we're gonna have to go over these together on a lot. And then another bag of these like really big ones. Oh. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, again, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if you can. Please go home and tell your grandfather, grandmother that you love them, all right? My name is Michael Nightwing. I'm your host. I'm signing off. Oh, and if you haven't done so already, please sign the petition to try and get a remake of the Generation series and Blades. I'm talking to Hasbro. It's a little what, I'm gonna make it happen the best of my abilities, and I can really use your love and support. So the more signatures we have, the more we have a chance of actually showing something people want. Right now we have close to 500. My plan is to get about 5 million. So I got work, but with your help, I know we can do it, right? Sweet. Thank you all so much. See you later. I'm out of here. Kiss your dad and hug your mom. Yeah. I took my beard this whole time. Nobody said anything? No one told me I had something in my beard. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stream.